Hey there, thanks for clicking on another segment of And Now You Know with Realtor Ro. Today I'd like to talk to you about selling your home and give you some tips that hopefully would make the process smoother and quicker for you. So first I would say curb appeal is going to be your number one consideration. You want to create a welcoming impression, so go ahead and get rid of the cobwebs that are around your door. Maybe put some nice cherry pots of flowers on the front porch. And one of the reasons why that is so important is that an agent and the buyers are going to spend a considerable amount of time walking up to your home and then opening up the lockbox, getting the key into the lock, opening the door, and then once they're inside in the foyer, they're going to be removing their shoes or putting on booties. And so that's a pretty good time for them to start to formulate their opinion of your home. And you want to make sure that it's a really positive impression. So maybe touch up any kind of nicks at the front door. If it's an old worn handle, then go ahead and replace the hardware. And then, of course, continue that into the home. If a room looks really dingy, or if a color is a very personal color, so maybe a bright purple that really doesn't work with the rest of the house, you will want to neutralize that. And so we always say $100 in the can is worth $1,000 in the wall on the wall. So there really is a high return on investment in painting. If you're not going to repaint a room, you do at least want to touch up the paint. And if there are marks on the walls, around the woodwork, then using one of those magic erasers really does wonders. Now, once you are very sure that you walk through that house and you see what other people are going to see and act accordingly, you want to know that you're also going to be appealing to their sense of smell. So if you have animals, you want to make sure there isn't any kind of an odor, and we all can become accustomed to it, so maybe bring somebody else along and ask them to be critical and let you know if they smell fluffy. And if they do, then hire a carpet cleaner. Make sure that they're using enzymes to get that odor out of the carpet, and rather than just going around and putting a floral scented powder on and vacuuming it up. Because sometimes that really does just make it worse by mixing those scents together. So you want your home to smell clean, and a reason for that is because buyers sometimes equate, if they don't feel the home is clean, then they get the idea that it hasn't been cared for. And while it doesn't cost much to shampoo a carpet, they could think that instead maybe you haven't really taken good care of the mechanicals in the home. That could be costly. And so, of course, you don't want them to think that. So just start by presenting a nice, clean home. And on the topic of those scents, those little scented plug-in things really are not a good idea. Because when you walk through a home with a buyer, first thing that they do is they get a whiff of those and they start to think that maybe you're covering an odor up. And your home could be perfectly clean and you just happen to find that scent appealing, but they may start to think critically of it and start to look for evidence of something, whether it be was there water intrusion and you're covering up a musty, mildewy smell, or did animals, chew up the wood or stain the carpet? And so there's no reason to sabotage yourself by making them become hypercritical. So hopefully you are able to get something out of these tips, and it does make for a smoother process for you in selling your home. If you haven't listed your home, and but you are thinking about it, just give me a call, shoot me a message. I'd love to have a conversation with you about the possibilities of turning your dreams into a new address. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.